That should be love.
All right, bet. Yo. All right, what's happening, YouTube? It's your boy Justy Buns here with your man's pre-buttal. Talk too much, TTM. That's how we go. Let's start off with your new song, new single coming out October 7th, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. So tell me how the sound is, the song is sounding like, what's the name? Just give some details about the music that's coming out.
Um, well, the name is Barry Sanders. I've kind
Barry
of,
Bonds. I'm just like
I'm going with a different approach, on my music, I guess. I mean, I don't really take any of my music too seriously, but I guess,
No, I'm sorry. He's on that Dax level, bro. He's coming for the throne. Lyricism on point.
but,
Expect heavy bars.
I guess so you could say it's more melodic. I
Oh
think it's
yeah.
more you just enjoy the beat and not really too much of me, but
Yeah. Luca, God tier producer. You feel me? Um, what's it called? What's the 10 p.m. in Salvador sound? So like you like that song?
no, that's
It's a,
not good. It's
I
with
personally enjoy it, man. It's the best
no,
song.
it's horrible. When it comes, that's probably one of the worst songs I have.
So you think that's like worse than the what's it called? What's that one with the 30 plus 30 plus 60 or whatever?
I mean,
Whatever.
that
You
one's
think
pretty
that one's
bad,
worse?
but
Well, we got Noriega music coming out. You feel me? I love the stuttering in this, but I was gonna say, are you excited for this Denzel Curry concert? Like, what's your expectations? Because I know you're not the biggest Curry concert. Fuck, holy shit, you're not the biggest Denzel fan, but like, I know you recently got into his music, so what you feeling about it?
um, honestly, I think I'm gonna have a good time. That's really what I. It's like I gotta enjoy the music. I can't sit down so much and really like just be like, oh, I gotta listen to all this. Like when I get there, I'm gonna enjoy it. I feel like.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel
Mhm.
like definitely I trying to prep up and listen to his newer music because I'm kind of already ready for like his older stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I feel like his new album isn't like I wouldn't say the most mosh pit type because a lot of the older Denzel Curry kind of has a more upbeat tempo. This newer album, Mama Is Your Future, is more on a lyrical pattern, I'd say for sure.
I don't
But
know.
I'm still fucking with the album.
Yeah, I probably might do a little video of just like me showing it there. It's probably not gonna be as long as the other ones that I've had, but I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna do more to enjoy the the like whole experience than to record it. But
Mm.
I definitely might fuck around with some people there. So
Oh hell yeah, we definitely got to do something like that. Um, but my expectations, I honestly have them pretty high because I just feel like from what I've seen on his story and Instagram and everything, it looks like a hell of a good time. So I'm looking forward to not being disappointed. Um, we got who else is? I know AG Club is opening. Who else is opening?
Redville.
There was another guy. Wasn't Lucas saying? I know
Some
there's
other
one
dude. I
more.
know who you're talking about, but
I know
yeah.
nobody. Trash. I'm just fine, but I'm excited for the openers though because they all seem pretty talented and they're all in their own different lanes, which I enjoy them for different reasons. But so we won't be sitting there being bored or some shit. Because honestly, the Kendrick Lamar concert, I forgot who opened for him, but it was just kind of boring to be honest. Like the opening was just until Baby Keem came out and everything that kind of hyped everything up. But
Hmm.
I'm glad these openers kind of have some. It looks like they're having a good time, like interacting with the fans. I've seen them moshing with the fans, so I'm excited for that for sure. But let's talk about our YouTube careers and like our plans. Like I feel like I don't think neither of us, if I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but we haven't really I guess like we don't have to. I mean, we could just upload, but like I guess kind of give an overview on like what's our YouTube plan or what we do with the YouTube career.
Honestly, right now for me, I feel like I kind of gotta stick to 2K. Like for right
Mm,
now, I have to be in like a sort of a box, so to say, cause when it comes to trying to grow, and like 2K's been like my main thing that's been like getting my most views. So why switch
yeah,
up what I'm getting views
yeah, of
from
course.
until I build a good
Yeah,
audience off that, like a very good audience, and then I can start doing stuff that I want to do. But
mm,
until that happens, I have
I
to
feel it.
stick with what's working right now and then keep building it up.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's hard, I'll say, just with being able to like consistently upload. I try to do it as most as possible, but if just like stuff's been going on recently, I just don't really have like a good time sometimes to really get videos uploaded. On my days off, I really try to make a lot of videos that I've pre-recorded so that when I do not have a time to like record a video, I can go out and just release the video that I already have made. But that's definitely a future project in me. I don't really have any videos pre-recorded right now.
I feel it. For me, can you still hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just make sure. For me, I've been doing this stuff, this YouTube stuff, honestly, just like a side thing, more fun. Not saying that you aren't either, but because like I just be posting random or whatever. Like I feel like I'm not really trying to, I guess, go big in YouTube. I know I talked to Christian about this. My only thing is I just kind of want to have like a small community where we just talk about music. I don't really want to be too big. Maybe my whole philosophy about on YouTube will change, but for now, I just been having a good time, just messing around or posting just dumb ass shit that don't really mean anything. So it's fun. I like trying to get subscribers, so that's always kind of fun. But I think right now I don't really have like a clear path or I guess a determination to where like I want to pull out like full fledged videos, like some 10-minute videos where
What's
it's
up,
just really
Ahmed?
hard to go off the dome. I'm in it. Yo,
Yeah.
what's up?
But now
I feel like
continue.
it's really
Yeah.
hard. I feel like it's honestly really hard for me to go off the dome when it comes to expressing my like feelings on music or albums. Because whenever I do, I feel like when I sound dumb, I stutter, I can't like when I think about it and sit down and then like write it, then I sound like I guess more smart or I feel like I know what I'm talking about. So I guess like trying to freestyle my things is kind of harder. So then I get lazy and I'm like, oh, now I have to write for these videos if I actually want to sound like somewhat smart or even not dumb. So I don't know. For now, it's just been chill, laid back. I'm gonna do a Denzel Curry concert, kind of footage, just nothing too big. And then I want to do one for the classical music concert. I don't even know who I'm seeing
Mm.
again. I forgot, but it's a college assignment. I'm gonna record that and see my experience with that. Maybe I'll shed a tear during the concert, but
Ahmed said,
yeah,
I think when
this
you
is
actually make videos, it makes you overthink it. Think it, you know?
yeah, definitely. I feel like I'm just not comfortable yet with just like if if I honestly like say if I just this is weird to even think about, but say if I just looked at my phone and I think it's Ahmed that I'm talking to instead of like my phone or an audience, like
Mm-hmm.
maybe then make it easier for me because if I'm talking to music about you like with you or Ahmed, it's easier for me because I could just go off the dome and be like, yo, like I either think it's shit and this is the reason why I think it's shit, or I think it's good and this is why I think it's good. So maybe I just honestly just need practice. I just need to work on it, to be honest.
Well, going back to what you said and on like you just want to have a small following. Personally, for me, I feel like I want to try to make this a sort of say job. I know it's very unrealistic to have, and I just personally feel like I can be dedicated and I can like I really want to start doing more in-person stuff, but like I've been
Yeah,
telling a lot of people I can't do that because right now my fan base is 2K heavy And
Yeah.
if I change that up, there's gonna be not a lot of people that transition over, and it's gonna just gonna be the same thing over and over where I'm building up this small community again. I get sort of big, and then I want to go do another thing, but I have to stick with what I'm doing now and wait till I get big enough to keep doing things. But I really have the dedication. I feel like I could definitely blow up. It's just based off of me if I really want it or not, and if I really like put my mind to it and try to like do what I want, because I definitely want this to be a sort of say job. I mean, it would be so cool to have a job like this, and I know everybody would want to have it. And just like seeing like how it is right now, it's not as easy as everybody makes it think you. First of all, you have to be entertaining enough for people to tune in and watch, and then second of all, you have to have constantly new ideas flowing with also knowing what's popular, because you can have constant ideas but it won't be popular and it won't get pushed out as much. And if you have the mix of both it being popular and constant ideas, yeah, you can pretty sure almost make it far. And honestly, well, how I've just been thinking about it, just put your mind to it. There's nothing you can't do that you can't be stopped. You stop yourself. The person that's in the mirror is the reason you either be successful or you're unsuccessful. There's none of these other mishaps that happen. It's never all these other, it's all excuses. Is really at the end of the day, it's all you that really is the person that either wants to go get it or is gonna sit back and just let it, like, not do anything. And I just feel like I'm just so just sick of like having to work like a like I guess a boring job in my opinion, of just I guess working these 9 to 5s or like these, I guess, well, like late shift works. Because it would be cool to have my own schedule and be able to post like that. But I'm gonna definitely do this as a side thing until it shows me that I can start making at least a sustainable income and then build on from there. But it's always, I feel like this will definitely be just like a hobby to have until it really, really blows up. There's nothing right now, and definitely I don't think in the future, like a good year from now, unless you never know, things can change so quick. But there's nothing that's showing right now to make it a job, and I think that's the problem. It's just I just gotta stick to like keeping this as a hobby. And also another big thing is just school. Me and you both have school, so we can't just focus our 100% time on this with also work, which takes up a big chunk of our life. And
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a joke and it's a hobby until it's not. I mean, we both kind of have honestly like supporters, family, friends that are, you know, rooting for us. And like you said, I think it's a hobby for now until it could show some kind of sustainability. Um, and I think with you, uh, uh, you showing a lot, at least like, more consistency with like 2K videos and um, man, I honestly lost train of thought. You went on for a little bit long, and I was like, I had what I had to say, and I kind of like fumbled it a little bit. But the school and juggling everything in our lives, I think is really what's hard because obviously some people either drop out or just put it all on YouTube and just that's all they have living for, which is fine. I mean, people have literally have success stories from that, but I don't know. I just don't think it's realistic in a way if we say to drop everything and just went straight YouTube. You know what I mean?
yeah, I definitely could see it if you're entertaining enough. Which I don't know. I don't want to be the obnoxious, annoying fucking kid on YouTube, aka Speed.
Yeah.
Well, like, there's already so many people that are trying to do that already. But in a way, it's like I feel, as of recently, I've just had so much creator's block, I guess. Even though I'm just starting out too. As in,
Yeah.
it's just I feel like almost everything's been done in sort of a way, but with just you have to be unique about it. You have to be like you and just be genuine. And if people fuck with you, they fuck with you.
And I think now that I remember, I watched this video recently. I don't know if you heard of this YouTuber. His name's Dupley, something like that.
No.
Anyways, he does more like hip hop content, and I was actually briefly talking to Ahmed about this, um, about having a fine line of accessibility, but being you and genuine and like, being yourself. And like sometimes people, be a sellout and will just do everything, doing the trends, whatever works, and nothing genuine and unique about them. You know what I mean? The clones and these people that are using the formulaic things, and they can't branch out into their own like fan base because of they already done it. And I know like how you were explaining, you have your own like creators block, and you feel like everyone is doing anything, but like I'm trying to, and I feel that way in a sense too. Like I gotta figure out a way where it could be accessible, having the right ideas, but not from taking from someone. And you know what I mean? It's tricky. It's definitely hard. It's it's like when people say anyone could be a YouTuber, anyone could be a streamer, anyone could be a rapper, but it's really on how creative you can be or how unique, but then also garnering, a fan base with accessibility to where like it's I guess quote unquote easy to listen to because not every because if everyone that was like Kendrick Lamar, lyrical, whatever, you know, blew up, then Kendrick wouldn't be quote unquote I guess like special in a way.
Yeah.
Um, and somehow, some way, Kendrick is one of those rare instances where he can be lyrical, but also can have that pop appeal or accessibility to his music
Mm,
compared to an artist like Black Thought or Freddie Gibbs, which is all lyrical stuff.
Yo, so I want to ask you a question real quick from the man himself, Ahmed. Would you sell out for guaranteed success?
Hmm.
You want to hear my answer? Cause I mean, I got it.
Well, what are we
Well,
determining
yeah, like
determining
what
as
would
like
be the
success?
definition of sellout, and also was like the definition of success? Like, are we talking about like sellout as in like like how there's many ways you can sell out for to get success? Like, are we talking about like quote unquote like selling your soul to the devil or whatever? You know, like that corny shit that they talk about, like with mainly like music, but there's a
Yeah,
lot of ways you can sell out to get success on YouTube. So I'd like to hear like more in depth. But personally, I feel like I like okay. He said okay, so making things that hate slash or don't enjoy for views. Um,
no.
honestly, I
Uh,
would
oh, you could go first.
if it got me a following and if I could branch it off from there and do something that I do like, then yeah. But if like I would have to keep doing those same videos and I'm still getting the same views, honestly, I probably wouldn't. Uh,
For me, personally, like the way that was worded, like say, I just would purposely uh, put I don't know explain it for like the type of like content I make, but say I was doing like fuck around content vlogs or whatever, and to like I guess sell out maybe and do like fake content or like stage
yeah,
right
he's like talking about
for
like putting.
views.
He's just
Like
commented like putting on a
I
character.
I am not sure if I can do that. Like it's just hard for me to play a part as something else because even I've tried doing that. You know what I mean? Like I genuinely recorded videos where like I know this one maybe can like blow up just for being ignorant or just for being like you know purposely like a dick or like you know what I mean. But then like when I look through it, it's just like is that me? Like obviously maybe it could get money, maybe it could blow up, but I'm just like is that me? Because at short term success, maybe you do blow up. But then let's take Sneeko for an example. A lot of people are like, oh, like Sneeko used to be like this, used to be like that. Now he's like doing the Andrew Tate wave. So we're like now, yeah, he blew up like a lot. But I think he's gonna start losing eventually those people that he actually like fucked with him.
Well,
So
the
then he
thing
won't have a real fan base.
there's two cases about that. Because the thing with Sneeko is, I don't know. Well, you obviously, I don't think you knew him before, like all the Andrew Tate and like his women fucking rants that he
I've
had.
watched videos about
Mm.
him before, just never
He,
watched him
I
watch them. You know
honestly, I
what I mean?
really did enjoy before he started doing that. Like, I really did enjoy his content. And I feel like some stuff that he had to say was like honestly true and like real to like listen to. And I would go back to some of his older stuff if you haven't and just like give it like a listen because he makes some good points on stuff. And I think Ahmed's definitely listened and watched him. But now with like what you said, like what he's doing as the quote unquote like sellout to fit the persona of like oh fuck women, like oh it's all about men misogyny and shit like that. Um, I don't know. I mean, I personally didn't even enjoy when Andrew Tate did it, and then it kind of rubbed me the wrong way when Sneeko did it. And you got a point with that. And then also in a good instance with Speed, as in you could say he sold like who knows if he's really putting on a persona or if that's actually him. It's he does such a good character to where you don't even know if it's really him or not. But you could say he's done
Yeah,
that in such a good way to where like like honestly still like I didn't even know him until he got crazy and shit like that, but then like
yeah,
I'll still tune in from now. Like he's genuinely funny, but there's sometimes where he can be really fucked up and it's you like look at it and like all right, now is this him being too taking the joke too far, or is this him actually like needing help and there's like a whole like he's that's actually him and he like has a problem.
yeah. And I mean, you can't. I don't know if you were comparing speed into the conversation of selling out. But the thing is, we can't even like know because even with his older content, he never really changed. He's always been like consistent the way he acts. So that whole, I guess, like selling out for speed or putting on a persona is one thing, I think. But like selling out would be like, okay, first I started off being, like the sneaker, I was comparing it. Like he's, I guess, rumored to getting his platform taken away, like just like Andrew Tate, which is crazy. I mean, like it's a free world apparently in the U.S. But let's not get political here. But um, yeah, like he's going supposedly is going to be going through an Andrew Tate situation where like he's going to be on websites and apps where like fucking what's his face the EDP that be on. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna lose so much money and his fan base when he's gonna have to go on weird apps that fucking no one knows about when he loses Twitch or you loses YouTube. Like all for a persona, all for just fame and like to blow up. He's blown up more off this persona than he ever did in his whole career. He's been doing this YouTube shit for like a decade now. So that's a sellout, and I wouldn't do that
I'm sorry, are we
personally.
talking
Just
about
me because
Speed or Sneeko?
sneak, sneaker,
Sneeko.
not speed.
Yeah.
Um, and that's where I was saying like I just can't see myself doing that. Because honestly, he did have a fan base. You know what I mean? Like he already had like a loyal fan base beforehand, and I think he was fine just like that.
Yeah, yeah,
But
he was
I
chilling. I
mean,
mean,
I don't
a
know.
mill.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
he was chilling at like around a good mill, and then that was when he was before he did all the Andrew Tate shit, and then
Mm,
like he did that, and I think he blew it. I can check it right now for you, and
all right,
we can
it's
see.
like low key. I don't know what the person is going through behind the scenes. I don't know
Oh, I
how they
lied.
are
He's
with
not
money.
even at a mill, but like he had a really good fan base, and then like
This
he
man was working with Mr. Beast, bro.
yeah. But
Before, like, you know what
I
I
could
mean?
see the
Like,
reason why he wanted to like leave that because he wanted to do his own thing. But he had honestly a decent fan base, and then a lot of his shit blew up on TikTok for the right or wrong reasons, and then now
yeah.
he's where he's at now. But we can venture on to something else. Ahmed asked the question: would you want to be the biggest thing on the internet for a month, or have a consistent small fan base that sticks with you forever? I feel like that's an easy one. A
Oh,
small fan base that
I mean,
sticks
it's for
with you
forever.
forever, because if you think about being like the biggest thing on the internet for a month, you're not gonna make like you'll make a good amount of money, but you're only gonna make something like in the thousands, which is crazy for YouTube. But like, if you
Well,
didn't know
okay.
you were gonna be the biggest, like if you didn't know it was gonna end, and you like quit your job and shit to like pursue this, then you would be fucked in the long run. Like, cause that's not enough money to keep you sustainable and like even save up for like and put it into stuff.
Well, I wanted to play like a little bit of
All right,
devil's
wait, my
advocate
bad.
when
He's
it
talking
came
about
to,
like the whole world is
yeah, because
okay.
okay, that's what I knew. Like, I felt like that's the question he was asking. I was about to say, like, if you were, the biggest thing for the whole world, you can get a lot of money if you're smart, with that 1 month that you have. It all depends on if you just want the money or a small fan base. Like for me, obviously, like I said, like for the YouTube, I do the small fan base, and I'd be lying if I just wouldn't want to be the biggest person for 1 month because there's a lot of ways where you can make money more than 1,000 and be smart about your money or be smart about you know your marketing. Or if I'm this big of a person, I'm gonna do this merch, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and get as much money as I can and bounce. Like I feel like because my main goal before I pass is I'm gonna get generational wealth where like my kids have money. That's like my big goal because generations uh, behind me or below me or before me, Jesus, like they struggled, and I just don't want that to happen for my future generation or bloodline. I think sustainability with money is what I want to leave my kids and so on with before I pass.
I definitely can relate to that. I feel like my motivation would be maybe for you're right. I might do probably get like cuz you would get a bag cuz as Ahmed said Tate got a bag in his month of fame, which I probably wouldn't doubt it.
Hmm.
He was getting crazy views from everybody, but with just
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know cuz I can still bring up my small I mean, no, I'm not going to lie. Let me not fucking lie. I'm not going to be a Shannon Sharp and fucking like try to say like the opposite. You know Shannon Sharp and Skip and Bayless.
No, I
Yeah,
don't.
it's the like obviously to make it entertaining, one of them has to disagree, even if it's so lopsided.
Oh,
But yeah, I
well, like I was saying, like devil's advocate.
yeah
That's how I use it, but same thing.
I don't know. But going back to just on YouTube and like my path with it and me wanting to make this my actual job, um, I don't know. I'm gonna go into like film school. So like when I record my videos in person and just in general for anything in the future, I know like what I'm doing and what I can look for in a way and know like what's gonna be good and what's gonna be shit when it comes to filming in person. So
Mm.
and honestly you don't even need that for like something. But if I ever wanted to like do something, make like a little movie on fucking YouTube or just have that to like know what's everything set up for and like what you need to like make your shit look professional and look nice. I have that, but there's also another like story to it as in everything's online and you can learn how to do this shit online and then you can just go to like what do like a normal job without having a college degree, but I think it would be better for me to just have a college degree just to say, hey, I went to college. I'm not honestly that big into college, and I feel like the only reason I would either want to go to college is just to learn more about the whole like filming side of YouTube and just learning like I said, yeah, just filming and knowing like how to take a good shot and how to enhance my videos and make them better. But I feel like my motivation for me wanting to blow up and why I want to be consistent and blow up on YouTube is I want to own a house. My family has never owned a house. We live at my stepdad's house, but like I want to for personally to me to own a house and say, "Yeah, I own this. Like this is mine." Cuz my whole life I've lived in apartments or in like somebody else's house, and I feel like just having that with me and like being like you seeing like there I have a goal to push towards in a way.
Yeah. I also wanted to bring this up real quick. Like when this is like a little bit earlier from the discussions we were having with like our content and our future with our YouTube. Because you said right now you're doing like strictly only 2K, or like are you gonna be posting videos on the side, or like what's
I'm
like the
still
schedule looking like? Because I know you said you want to stick to 2K, but I feel like then yeah, it's working, and why fix, or what's that thing? Why I fix something or change something when it's not broken or something like that? You know what I mean?
yeah.
I forgot what that saying is, but
If it ain't broke, don't
I
fix
feel
it.
like yeah, if you're, I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Um, if you're if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I feel like um maybe like I just put a suggestion out, like because you are doing like in person stuff, like you're planning on doing that. You're not just only doing 2K.
Mhm. Yeah, 100%. And with what I'm into, one of our favorite YouTubers, he kind of did both, and he was starting to blow up a little bit off both, but he blew up mainly off of Omegle, and then from there he didn't never played 2K anymore or like any of the
Yeah.
games, but because he found his audience, I that's the problem is I found an audience that I can start to push to, and man, more than likely that shit's gonna pop off more than Omegle. And but yeah, I'm still gonna post different stuff. But the problem is right now with making these videos is that I know that the stuff on 2K that I have is going to blow up, or not really blow up. That is gonna get more views than the stuff that I make on anything else. But it's like I'm also like I don't always have a video for 2K, and sometimes with some of these videos that I made, like the hot sauce one, it was good. I would say I definitely could have done better and prepared more. Like I could have actually got like a ghost pepper or something and made it like the challenge seem crazier. But it was more of something just to post just because it was 2K, and I knew that it
Yeah,
would get a little bit more. And honestly, that video flopped, which is good because that shows me I need to actually start putting a little bit more thought into my videos and have sort of like a goal, or like have sort of like the factor of like, oh my God, he's like he if it would have been I ate a ghost pepper or like the one chip challenge, I feel like it would have got more clicks than me hot sauce, because hot sauce isn't it's not that's not that fucking crazy, and I should have known that
yeah,
that's not gonna get as much clicks as something else. But also with my some of my Amigo videos, like a lot of as of recently, the newest one that I have, Amigo Gets Freaky, it just now is getting a little bit more attention. And it was only at like 100 and something views, and as of checking today, it's almost about to be at 600. And
mm,
I think just like Ahmed's saying right now is trying not to make myself so one dimensional, and that's the problem is though is trying not to make yourself one dimensional but keeping your fan base also on that same path, because a lot of people will only stick with you because of that one content that they found that they liked, and they're going to think,
yeah,
"Oh, well, I like what he does on this. Like I'm going to stick to it." Then I honestly would know what they're feeling when you watch a YouTuber, you know like what type of content they're gonna have. Like for instance, Corey Kenshin, a lot of his shit is gonna be scary like reactions or playing scary games. And
yeah,
you come for that because he's funny with it, and also that's like his thing. So like I don't know, well Corey Kenshin is like maybe too different because he makes good video. Like I would watch most of his stuff even if it wouldn't be scary just because of how I enjoy him as a creator. But as somebody, I don't know if you know who it is, MMG, he's mainly a Madden YouTuber, and I'll watch him for
yeah,
Madden and stuff, but if he'll post something for 2K or like anything else, I'm not gonna sit there and watch it because it's like you that's not the stuff that I subscribe to you for. That's like I'm not really
yeah.
like I'm probably not gonna enjoy it as much because I'll have YouTubers for that.
Mm, mm. Yeah, I think finding a way to be versatile without, bringing up selling out or, you know, losing people, like losing fan base, losing subscribers because you want to do what you want to do. It's just hard because, if if this is working, this is going to give me money. But then you have, the other half of you like, man, I just want to do this content, or like, I'm getting tired of, doing this content. I mean, that happened when Fortnite was big and then it died off. Like people were stuck in that Fortnite box where like they could not leave because if they did, they just lose their money or they lose their subscribers. It's one of the hardest things to, kind of maintain when it comes
Hmm.
to YouTube.
It's you have to be, as Ahmed's saying right now, you have to people to fuck with you and not the game. But
Yeah. Hmm.
it's like
So that's why
how
that's what
my bad. What are you gonna say?
oh, you're good. That's why Speed is, for an example, like he can do whatever. He literally playing Talking Tom, bro. At one point, like I can't think of any other YouTuber, honestly, like that could just do that, and I would actually want to watch it. I mean, there's other YouTubers actually, but like that entertaining, like it's just kind of weird how that works.
Well,
'Cause it's
yeah,
like,
with like what Ahmed's saying right now, Speed could do a IRL stream and like walking in the park and that shit would go viral. And he did. He did one in London, and I think that shit went crazy because of like the
yeah,
London like celebrate oh my God. I can't say that. Celebrity game. Why could
what
I
are you
not
trying to say?
say celebrity?
Oh,
My bad. But
hey, by the way, I can say adolescents now. Bro, do you remember that? I forgot what YouTube video. Oh no, it was the Drake versus J. Cole, and I could
mhm.
not say adolescence for shit. I don't know why. But then literally after I got done making the video, I tried saying it and I was like, I could say it. Adolescence. So yeah, I could say adolescence, guys.
Yeah, but like
That's
just
proof.
you're gonna click onto a I Show Speed stream because you know how crazy he's gonna get. Like I was playing it at my house, and I think my stepdad like walked over and seen it, and he honestly was entertained too because of just how crazy the kid is. Like
Mm,
it's like wow, like what the fuck is he doing? But it's like funny and like crazy because you just don't know what he's gonna do next. Like he literally
yeah.
barks out of random and he'll sing a random lyric like out of nowhere instead of him getting mad, which is the
Yeah.
funniest thing ever. And you just want to keep tuning in on no matter what he's playing. But the thing is like that, I don't know if I want that type of fan base because of how toxic it
Very
is.
toxic. Yeah, it could be mentally draining. I feel like he obviously has. Well, we don't know what he's going through, obviously behind the camera, but for him to keep uploading consistently and still going at it and playing into the lifestyle, whether it is lifestyle or not, um, he obviously has a good enough routine and like mindset to go into it. I feel like it's a mindset because if you do want a fan base like that, if you want to be, you know, a huge, you just have to be mentally prepared because you never know what type of fan base you can garner. You know what I mean? Uh, uh, like even for like a Fantano, which he's really, laid back, chill. Obviously, he does memes and jokes, but his fan base is toxic for no reason. But I think since if you have the right mindset, you can handle it.
Yeah, but yeah, you're right. Well, honestly, we should branch off. We talked a lot about you two. I mean, it was good though. We got a good discussion out of
Nah,
it.
I think it was good. And it's fine if we get on tangents with a certain topic for a while. But
Hmm.
I wanted to bring up uh, kind of like the future of this podcast. Like, explain what we have going on forward because I know that we haven't been the most consistent, but we're still trying to get videos out, at least something out for now.
Um, our problem right now is the place where I'm at. Uh, we had like a designated spot for making the podcast, and I should probably order the stuff now to kind of like force my hand into, I guess, trying to get this shit cleaned. But there's some stuff going on the like off the internet that I kind of don't really want to talk about or like mention. So
Yeah,
with just all about that, but the plan is to get you in person and me and you and to get other people on the podcast. This podcast, I didn't want it to be so like online. I really want you guys to like sort of way like connect with us and have like a conversation so to say and just be able to see us because it's either the problem is that he joins on his phone and then he sounds terrible but you can see him and there's a little bit of a connection there, or you hear him nice but you only see me and it's like I'm kind of talking just to myself to the camera. And I feel like it would be better for me and Justin in content wise if you can see both, like if me and him can both see each other and be in person because we act crazy and stupid in person. But also I
yeah,
feel like
like
sometimes conversations will be better just because you're in person with somebody and you can really get to see like somebody's
mhm,
facial reaction, which that can also be funny for the podcast in a way.
yeah.
And that
I think for now, this
mhm.
continue.
No, and I think that that's what will really enhance this podcast and bring it up. And right now, is if I go check our videos that we have for the podcast so far, we have 3 videos already, in, including this one, and they've all done pretty good. Which is like
Yeah, not
the
terrible.
first one got 66, and then the second one got 37. And for it still being in person, and honestly, the qualities of our like podcast right now isn't the best, but we're gonna have to live with that to be honest, because there's not much we can really do. But with how it is right now, it's we are making the most of our what we got. And once we get in person, I feel like you'll definitely see a step in the right direction and a step of where we want to go as like sort of content wise. And just being able to get more people on, like we literally will get almost anybody on our podcast just to be a guest, just to have another voice and say like obviously these first couple of ones when me and Justin are in person will definitely want to be the focal point of me and him being on there and being able to just like, get to know us, I guess, a little bit more in person, even though you kind of are getting to know us with both of our YouTube channels. But we're just, yeah, just being able to get people in, more people in, because it would feel weird having all these people in on like the online group in a way. Personally, me, I know it can be done before, but like getting people that I guess quote unquote aren't big on social media and then bringing them onto our podcast on like online, it would just feel weird in a way. But like then you'll be able to see these people that aren't as close big that are like our close friends, and you'll be able to either make a connection with them and be like, "Hey, I really enjoyed such and such. Bring him back on." And who knows, maybe they might become like a main part of the podcast. That's only if you guys really enjoy them and what they have to say and who they like are. But the plan for now is just to keep me and Justin as the main two people about this. Um, things always change. We always are open for ideas.
Yeah, and I think touching on some of the things he already said, like um, I mean, our chemistry, I feel like in person is a lot different, compared to FaceTiming or just being on a call or whatever. Like it's totally different. I mean, I feel like we'd be a lot more turn. I mean, every now and then, like there'd be something that makes us want to dance, like literally just drop everything and just start dancing for no reason, like stuff like that. I feel like that just makes like moments within like the podcast, and like you said, like if we have someone that actually has like good chemistry with us too, you know what I mean? Then I feel like that would help our podcast a lot. So if there's a third member somehow in the future, things can change. So I feel like you kind of touched that very well.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you would be mad if we ever added a third viewer, but like right now I don't see anything like that, but like there's no reason to close that door that hasn't even been opened yet. So,
Yeah, of course.
but yeah, we definitely plan if the scheduling for a podcast, we want to drop it every Sunday just because it's like there's not the only problem would be just with football. And personally, I'm a big football guy and being able to have my football and with our schedules too, it's kind of hard and obviously things can definitely change. I think maybe Tuesdays might be our day though.
Yeah,
You
they might
you
they might be.
you usually don't work a Tuesday. I can get off a Tuesday or it could be like a Saturday cuz honestly sad to say, I'm probably going to leave Domino's.
For real.
Oh yeah, for real.
Why? Is that because you got that one email of the interview?
Oh yeah, with that.
I accidentally clicked on it, and I was like, bro, I was like confused. I called my mom. And I was like, what is this? Like, I don't even remember like doing this. And then I looked at the email. I'm like, bro, this is my email.
with
I was like, bruh.
I'm gonna get a job at Westbourne, which is the thing is that will suck about it. I won't be able to be as fun and as crazy as like how we usually are at Domino's, but with the way that they're jobbing it, like the job is it's so easy, just putting fruit up and like just making sure that everything's like up to shape. And then their closes are at 9 p.m., which is a lot like sounds a lot better than closing at like we don't I don't even close and I stay till 11 and sometimes later
Yeah,
on like Fridays and Saturdays, which sucks. And to for them, they said that they would only have me close on weekdays and I could have weekends off and being able to make around like 13, 12 for not even being a manager, in my opinion, is pretty good. And I think the main thing about having jobs is you can't stay so attached. Obviously, I love Domino's, and it was like one of my first like main jobs that I really enjoyed, I guess, and worked for a while. But it's all about adapting and not staying complacent. Because once you stay too complacent, you're gonna like miss out on opportunities. And if I feel like this is an opportunity right now that I probably shouldn't pass up. And when it comes about it to a job, it should be main focus is about your money. Obviously, you want to have a little bit about like how fun it is and stuff, but as us having these corporate jobs, you want it to be about your money. And you know what? I can look at Domino's and say, I made a lot of great friends. And who says I can't hang out with you guys outside of work? And even if Justin,
me,
yeah,
me,
okay.
me. I'm just like,
Bruh, even if with me and you, now that I won't be able to work weekends, I'll be able to hang out with you a lot more Saturdays and Fridays than
for
than what we were
sure.
able to like at Domino's. And just with just like being able, even if when we do work, people hate on us so much when we work together. It's always a problem. There's always something with like always it's always me and you.
Yeah, no, it's we're we're too much for the crowd, I guess.
So I
But
just think about
I
as
mean,
in with why keep staying in this, and I'm not gonna say names, but we got this new employee and horrible. She wants me.
Heather,
Yeah.
mid, trash. I'm just playing.
Oh my god. You know what? I don't care. Fuck you, Heather. And John, or not even John, Matt, or yeah, Aaron, or not Matt. Yeah, it's Matt right now. Aaron owns the company. Aaron can't fucking
Yeah,
make me take this down because this is not Domino's. Like, I don't have any a part of Domino's right now.
that's why I was like, I
Yeah,
said her name because I don't give a
fuck
shit. Okay.
Heather. And honestly, she wants me fired. And you know what? I'll give it to her. She's a bitch. Like, but
Yeah, I mean,
with just like, there's no reason for me to stay, especially at a pizza place. Yeah, I'm not gonna make this my fucking main job. Like,
it's the best place ever. What
it's
you mean?
it's pizza. So if this
Yeah,
interview works out for me and they say that they want me apart, I'm probably gonna quit Domino's. But that's the main. If they have to take a lesson from this, is to not stay complacent, especially at these corporate jobs and when you're first starting at your first jobs. If you can find places that'll give you better money, you should take them 100% of the time.
yeah.
Like,
Disclaimer.
oh
I
my
also
bad.
would like to say I work two jobs. So Domino's ain't my main job. Um, Domino's is more a side job for me, something because I always got money coming in every week. Um, Me and my father invest and also do this YouTube on the side. So I'm trying to make money any way possible. So this Domino stuff is, cool, whatever. But um, if it wasn't for my college schedule, I still would be working full time and working one day at Domino's. You know what I mean? Because I
Yeah.
only used to work 1 day or 2 days at max. Because the other job is paying a lot more and easier. It's just better, overall better. So I do agree with the
And for some
complacency.
reason about our Domino's, there's so much drama for no reason. Like, I get so pissed because like we're all either becoming adults or already fucking adults. And like, why is there
Yeah,
so much drama at a fucking pizza place? And like even today, bruh, the drivers were like getting all like pissed at each other, and then they were talking to me about it. Like, bro, first of all, I don't drive, so I don't understand you. And second of all, I just don't care. Like, why would a 17-year-old kid care about what you guys are arguing about?
wait, I'm kind of curious. What was it about?
I guess Dorian's clocking, like, I could see why he's clocking out like drivers on stuff that he doesn't want to take. And so then,
Oh,
which is like, yeah, but it's like at the same time, I don't care. I'm not a manager. Why come to me talked about it? Go talk to a fucking manager. They're managers for a reason.
agreed, man. I've had so many drama encounters where like I didn't even want to be a part of, or I wasn't even a part of. You know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
and it just became a thing. And I have Domino's, like I said, as a side job, and it's fun. But I feel like after a while, like if Isaac leaves, and you have Maddie leaves, like who else do I have left really? So like,
And
I feel like
Christian said
that's
he
what's
wants to
really
leave
keep.
too, even though he became a manager. He said
Yeah,
he wants to go
go to
slave away
Amazon.
at Amazon. I don't know about
Yeah,
that one, but
I'm not sure, but
nah, but
it's
Maddie
a
said
it's
that
a
she's gonna stay just because she doesn't want to refill out all the paperwork. I'll definitely refill out all that paperwork just to go get some more
what?
money. It's
Yeah,
not that hard.
that's lazy, Maddie, bro. We're gonna have to
Yeah.
talk to Maddie for we gotta talk about
Cause
being too complacent.
the thing is about Maddie, bro. She's worked there for what, almost 3 years?
A year and a half,
Oh,
3 years.
so
Hell
my
no, I
bad.
worked there for two.
My bad. She's
I
worked
worked there
there
for
for
two, and
almost a year and a half, and she's stuck at 11. Just think about that. She's worked for
yeah,
$11 for fucking a year and a half. If she would have got up to at least like 13, the amount of money that she missed out on in that amount of time is crazy. And the thing that really pisses me off about Domino's is the only way you can get past 11 is if you become a manager, and that's so fucking stupid.
yeah, yeah. But I kind of understand it, I guess, a little bit. But what sucks about it is the fact that like when I was 16, grinding, like what I mean, like
Mm-hmm.
pause, but I was working hard when I first started working at Domino's because I'm a hard worker. Like at my main job, I fucking work my ass off. And it's not even like really demanding on working hard. Like you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I put in that extra mile because I want to raise where I'm getting raises. I'm getting the acknowledgement. I'm moving my way up through the company without having to, be a manager. You know what I mean? Something like that.
Yeah.
Like you can't do that in a certain way. But or being 16, I wanted to be a manager at 16 because I was fucking. I had no problem doing it. I was trying to run up my cheese as best as possible, but I didn't want to work another job. So it was just in a weird predicament, and I think I learned complacency a lot earlier in life. But um, I'd say this main job really kind of makes me focus on what really matters, which is you know in a selfish way, not really, but the money.
Well,
What's gonna pay my car insurance? What's gonna pay my phone bill? But you know what I mean? Like that money matters.
but that's how life
We already
is.
kind of
No
already
matter,
explained it. Yeah.
yeah, no matter how many like people will say, "Oh, I do my job because I really enjoy it," and there definitely is some people that do and will take a pay cut for it. But most of the time, you're going to your job because you have responsibilities to pay things off, or you want to go to your job so you can use money to enjoy yourself, enjoy your time off, and the main thing is money. So if you aren't making and optimizing your money for what you're working for, go find a different job. Why do you think so many people have left? Fucking Ovid. Or not you. You fucking you. But with why do you think like even with Domino's, we've had so many people that have left because of just like a big factor is money in a way, and that's like the really main thing. That's the reason why I did leave is because of money. At first, obviously it was because of the drama, but then now even with it's still the main thing is money. And if I'm gonna be able, like that's why I went to go landscaping. I was making 15 off the clock, like getting paid under the table, which is crazy for me. And I was seeing crazy cash. So to be able to like have that type of money and I hated that job. I'm thankful for what it got me to now. I'm making streaming videos now and making videos because of working those two jobs, and it was mainly landscaping that was racking in the dough. I saw my first like over $1,000 check, and I think I only worked
Oh
maybe
yeah.
like 30 something hours compared to if I tried when I used to work 30 something hours at Domino's, I would barely get 800.
And
I'm gonna start
cheap
throwing
heat on
CDs
them.
at your house.
Hey, I'll pick them up and collect them. You feel me? Post it on my gram. Be like free CDs.
Thanks for the free CDs.
For real. Hey, but I don't know how you feeling, but I think I'm good to go because I'm tired as fuck.
Yeah, I feel like we definitely explained what we needed to and we went in depth on our things that we needed to be. Um,
Yeah.
blank CDs. All right, y'all. Um, definitely don't know when our next video is gonna be, but it's gonna be like next week for sure. Just don't know the date. But yeah, make sure go in the links. I have links to Justin's shit, and I have links to my shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, come back here for the TTM episode 4.
Yep.
But
And wait, before you end this stream, I'm gonna say I got a video uh dropping tomorrow, and then I'm recording the Denzel Curry concert tomorrow. So I'm planning on dropping it Wednesday or Thursday. And yeah, I definitely got like 2 to 3 videos cooking up this week. So stay tuned.
definitely probably tomorrow I'm gonna try to record like a lot of my shit like pre-record so then I can have shit to like you like post so then I'm not so focused up on trying to make a video and then edit it and then drop it all on the same day. Like I'll probably one of these off days I'll have to myself and just make a bunch of videos. And it's still
Bro,
fuck GSG in a way, but like GSG can get a little love, not too much, but like still fuck GSG. We kind of we you know.
bro, blank CDs is crazy.
All right though. Anything you want to say before you gotta go?
Nah, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe to Justy Funds and Rebuttal on YouTube. It's like, nah, but have a good night, guys. Thanks for fucking with us.
All right, we love y'all. Have a good night.